And welcome back to the Benelux Speedrunner Gathering number 26. Before continuing any further, I have a couple donations to read here. We have a $20 donation from Anonymous saying Vohayo and introducing the Vohayo name on the trainer name bid war, which is now currently in the lead, only with Oh No I shortly behind at 17.5 euros. The other donation is from Shuri Bear, another 20 euros. Hey guys, as I promised, 20 euro donation because I lost 2 talismans during the Ninja Gaiden Black Run. Thank you for all your donations. And with those donations, the incentives for Pokemon Let's Go Eevee Pikachu look as follows. Female is in the lead with 2 to 2.5 euros. The Bellsprout name will be Shuri with 30 euros. The Eevee name will be Weeby with 5 euros over Pikachu's 4. And the trainer name will be Vohayo with 20 euros over Oh No I's 17.5. Of course, these incentives are not just closed yet, so you can still snipe them while we're setting up for the next run. In the meantime, I have some messages here. We are the Benelux Speedrunner Gathering. We organize monthly gatherings in the Benelux for speedrunners. We're streaming live from Alphen aan den Rijn in the Netherlands, and I'm sorry if I butchered that pronunciation. We want to thank ESA for supporting the event and for allowing us to stream on their channel. You can consider using your free monthly Twitch Prime subscription right here on the ESA channel. You will get access to both the ESA and BSG emotes, and you get to support both of the events. We are currently raising money for the Dutch Cancer Society, which is a nationwide organization committed to fight cancer while aiming for more cure and a higher quality of life for those already battling the disease. 95% of your donations will go to the Dutch Cancer Society. The other 5% will help improve BSG. Well, from what I heard, everyone here is ready. So I am passing it off to Crrool, and it seems Boxmeister. I can't look over the 2 screens. And we're going to be watching the Pokemon Let's Go Eevee Pikachu run. Good luck to everyone. Let's go.
Hello there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, because we got a bit of a scoop here. It's Crrool.
I do think so. I'm just quickly checking that the estimate is correct. We pretty much routed it this morning. This afternoon. So we've done a few practice runs. We're gonna see how much of a disaster it's gonna be, but it's bound to be a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm Crrool. With me here, Boxmeister, and yeah, I guess we're just gonna get ready.
Definitely.
Okay. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So welcome everybody to the world of Pokemon once again in Let's Go Eevee. We're gonna only do up to Brock.
Yeah, and I'll be doing nothing for the first few minutes.
Yeah, this is gonna be a co-op run, but the co-op part isn't really gonna come into play until I have at least a second Pokemon. We're gonna have Box join me during the very first rival battle.
Yes.
That is the general plan. We're going to catch only a handful of Pokemon. Okay, our trainer name.
I am getting on that just now, and it looks like from the bid index after our last refresh, our trainer name is going to be Vohayo with 20 euros.
Okay, feel free to get the Eevee name ready as well, because or the rival. No, we didn't we didn't do rival name, I think.
No, we didn't.
Where the heck is the Y?
Right next to you.
I am completely blind here. Okay, that should be it.
It's a QWERTY keyboard.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just. Also, was it male or female? Because otherwise, we may have to switch real quick.
Was there any donations?
It was, and I will verify for you right now. It was the female.
Oh, okay. We'll quickly reset this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Can you reset the timer real quick, Frosty? Thank you.
Okay, we'll just do it over.
We'll pretend this never happened. So
my bad.
From the start. Welcome, everyone. We got a bit of a scoop here today for you guys. Because we got this game that released just yesterday. Isn't it, Crrool?
Yeah. We're going to play some Let's Go Eevee here. Now, hopefully with 100% less mess-ups. We routed it this morning, or, well, afternoon, afternoon I guess. Yeah. I'm just mashing by default, not paying attention to it, not realizing, wait, we had a donation incentive for that. Whoopsie.
Eevee's adorable, by the
Eevee
way.
is adorable, absolutely. We're going to go with English. Okay, Frosty, ready? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So yeah, welcome to the world of Pokemon.
Once again.
This time I'll try to pay slightly more attention as to not pick the male character and actually go with a female character, as that is the one that won the bid war, it seems.
Luckily, it's only one input to the right.
Yeah. Also, luckily, it's only a minute into the run, so I didn't completely butcher this.
Are you a boy or are you a girl? Was the original question.
There we go. A girl named Vohayo.
I'm missing the select button here.
Definitely. It's fine. It's fine.
That's...
Maybe... I don't know what it is right now. Okay, Vohayo. There we go.
Cool.
After only a few minutes worth of struggling, it's time that we get started for realsies.
Definitely.
I don't think we did a rival name, right?
We didn't do a rival incentive, did we? No.
No,
Okay,
we didn't.
yeah, cool.
So we're just going to go with one. Doesn't really matter. We're only going to see the rival a handful of times anyway, so it's not going to matter a whole lot.
We call him one because he's Neo, because he's the one.
That must be it. Vohayo, my girl, your very own Pokemon tale is about to unfold. And so we once again enter the world of
dreams and
Pokemon.
adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go.
Here we go. Now, immediately, we're going to see our very first time save, pretty much, as we try and go down the stairs. We get a cutscene referring to us having to check our mail, which we're not going to do.
Yeah, we also see that they updated the interior of the player character's house. Now it actually has a Switch instead of a Super Nintendo back in the day, I believe.
Yeah, so we're going to do our settings, text speed fast, battle effects offset, movie skipping is also going to be on.
Yes, we can, with movie skipping on, we can skip fully animated cutscenes, so the ones without text usually.
Yeah, there's going to be exactly one over the course of this run, to my knowing, because up to Brock, there's not a whole lot of those.
Exactly.
But hey, it's still a cutscene we can skip, and it still saves us a few seconds. Yeah, rival refers to our mailbox. We're not going to check. We're going to immediately move on. And just as we do in the original Pokemon, we're going to go meet with the professor.
Is this a skippable?
Nope, it's not.
As you see, we're still getting a little bit more familiar with the exact skippable ones.
Yeah, this, again, we rerouted this a few hours ago. We've done 2 practice runs, as well as we both played it casually.
Yes.
And that's about it. So yeah, Professor Oak here with his Pidgeys, learning a bunch of stuff there, apparently.
But all of a sudden, he finds a Pokemon dancing at its feet.
Yeah. It's this adorable little Eevee.
So, let's catch it.
Yeah, we'll be needing the Eevee name in a moment, so...
Well, I have already closed the incentive, and I can tell you the Eevee name will be Weebee. W-E-E-B-E-E.
Capital B? Capital letter B?
No, just the W is capital.
Okay, sure.
Got it. So yeah, we catch ourselves the Eevee. We don't get to rename it yet. We'll have to wait until we actually get it in a moment.
Yeah. But
So
here we see a bit of an odd thing to happen in Pokemon games with Pokeballs. At least.
I don't think we've ever seen this happen in any other Pokemon game, but this Pokeball starts to move around on its own. The Eevee is very excited, clearly.
And it dashes away, actually.
And so we go back to the professor's lab. And now there were 2 Pokeballs initially here. Now there's 3.
And yeah.
Yeah, it's obvious which one we need, right?
The other one, one of the two other ones contains a Pikachu, which our rival will pick. And the third one, we actually don't know.
So this is the cutscene we skipped. There was a cutscene there with Eevee breaking out of its ball, and it's very adorable, but it's also rather slow, so
yeah,
we get to name it. Yes, we will rename this Pikachu to Eevee. Like so, Hollister? Hollister, like so?
Yes.
Yep. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's our very first Pokemon. Now, on the way to Viridian City, we're going to be catching one more, as we are also about to get like 50 Pokeballs or something.
A bit more interesting to note here is that they actually changed the order of events for this game. Usually you would fight your rival immediately after obtaining your starter Pokemon here. You would get into a battle right here. But right now, the Professor actually gives you your Pokedex already. So we can start catching stuff a bit sooner.
And this is actually going to help us make the rival fight a turn faster, as once you have Bellsprout, it'll be just that little bit faster to get through that battle. So yeah, we also now need the Bellsprout name, as we're about to catch that.
Hopefully we get him relatively quick, because it's a bit of a spawning thing, RNG thing.
Yeah, this is definitely where RNG is going to come into play. We want to have that the Bellsprout before we head into Viridian City.
On the road to Viridian City. The joys.
Yep. Let's see what we can get here. That's a Pidgey. We're gonna try to dodge everything else. Rattatas can be quite aggressive.
I see a Bellsprout over there.
Yep, same here. Okay, Bellsprout name, Hollister.
If you give me 1 second, I'll refresh the page. I've already closed the incentive, and I can tell you after that, the Bellsprout name with 30 euros will be Shuri.
Okay, took me a few tries. We're still getting quite used to the catching mechanics all the same.
Yeah.
For somewhat obvious reasons, but hey, that shouldn't take away from the fun of this, right?
The nice thing about catching this early is that your Eevee also gets experience, so you get a little bit of experience sooner.
Do I not get to rename the thing?
Did you mash through the new name?
No, I don't think I did.
Change the name. Oh yeah, you can change it in the menu. They don't ask you after the fight. That's right.
Right. Shuri, right?
That is correct.
Right there. Yeah.
Okay, Shuri the Bellsprout. So now would be the point where Box is able to join me, but we're going to hold off with that just a little bit longer, as we want to kind of just get through these cutscenes a little bit faster. And every time that you re-enter or leave a room, or a cutscene triggers, the support player, in this case Boxmeister, would move out of the screen again and then afterwards move back in.
Yeah, it freezes it for a little bit.
Yeah, it's about like, if I'd have to guess, it's like half a second or something.
Yeah, exactly.
You can spawn in now.
Yeah, you can also spawn into the battle itself.
Yeah, but that way the start of the battle takes a little bit longer.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
it's very, very minor.
It's really minor, because
I think both kind of work out. Either way,
they both work out, because you get the same stuff like the support character sends out this Pokemon.
Yeah.
In fact, I think it's actually faster to join before the battle, because otherwise you get separately the other player throwing the Pokeball. But now they both send out their Pokemon at the same time.
Yeah, that's fair.
So actually we're doing the fast thing, which is a good thing since we're speedrunners. And now we have our long-awaited rifle battle.
First actual battle of the game. I'm going to be using Eevee. Boxmeister is going to be controlling Bellsprout.
Yes.
And we're going to fight this Pikachu. Now the strat for this is fairly straightforward. We're going to Tail Whip on turn 1, Vine Whip with the Bellsprout on turn 1. We got a level 4 Bellsprout, which is actually going to help us out a little bit.
Yes.
Thunder Shock on Pikachu, not a big deal. And then because of that, on the second turn, we can just tackle Vine Whip, and we're guaranteed to get the 2-shot here.
Yeah, we should be fine here.
And that's it. Rifle fight done.
First traded battle of the game done. And we're getting a few levels. We've also had a practice run where we would catch Bellsprout after the rifle, but the reason this is a lot nicer is because the Bellsprout actually gets experience here as well, which allows it to be a little bit stronger later in the game.
Yeah, with the combination of both having or being able to do the fight a turn faster and having the Bellsprout slightly more experience, it's just a really nice combo to get that early.
Also, a little thing to note is that the support character doesn't trigger the cutscenes or any trainer or Pokemon battles.
Yeah, so Box can kind of just run around the way he wants. He can't actually interact much with the world. So all of that has to be done by me.
It's an adorable Eevee, and you get an outfit here, which we're not going to equip.
Well, let's go through Route 1. On our last practice run, we got hit by a bunch of Rattata here, so hopefully that doesn't happen.
We're just going to dodge the Pidgey.
We would like to see an additional Bellsprout. We can catch a second Bellsprout later on as well if we want to.
You can catch it in Viridian Forest as well, I believe.
Yeah, correct. Okay, so here's the first regular trainer battle. He sends out the Rattata. This is not going to take very long.
Yeah, a little thing to note here is that the starter Pokemon actually gets near perfect IVs, if I remember correctly. Pokemon community actually did some research into it, and the Pikachu or Eevee, depending on the version, get really good stats. So they're obscenely overpowered at the moment, which is convenient because it makes starting a run of this game really easy. And this is by all means more of a demonstration of how a speedrun of this game could look like, because it's the very start, and there's a bit more to it when you're going longer into the game, because you get all these additional requirements that you would need to meet.
Yeah, so basically you'll notice in a moment as well, the gyms each have a requirement for entering them. What that requirement is depends on the gym, and as such, on some occasions, we would approach it differently had this been, you know, a full run, so to speak.
Nice.
Nice.
out of the blue, just a coordinated catch.
So yeah, the second Bellsprout we're probably not even going to use. It's more so just as a backup in case we get into a tough spot.
And it's also some additional experience, which also helps out, because you get a level up for free.
Yeah, so in the forest, we're going to try to catch either 2 Kakunas or a Beedrill to get the levels that we need.
I think a Kakuna actually would already suffice.
Probably would. Yeah, probably would.
Oh, I am looking at the wrong character to move around.
Yeah, we always had me be the boy and Box be the girl in our practice runs. So it's kind of adjusting for that as we go through this. So here we go. Time for the bug catcher. This is not a dodgeable fight. At least it doesn't seem that way.
All the trainer fights in this forest are really easy. They mostly one turns, with the exception of one trainer battle at the very end, I think.
Yeah, that one took us 2 turns.
Although with a bit of luck, it might actually turn into a 1 turn.
It could. A critical hit or something would already be enough to get it. We got it to red bar in the practice runs we did. But we didn't have quite enough damage to be able to kill it. Funny thing here, the trainer actually gave us Pokeballs rather than giving us, you know, money.
Nice thing is that we can just walk through the grass because, well, that's a Metapod.
I'll wait a little bit longer. Hopefully get that Beedrill.
Yeah, so Metapod would also work out since it has roughly the same experience yield as a Kakuna?
Yeah, I would expect so. Okay, you know what? We'll go for the Kakuna then.
It works.
It works.
We're really good at this.
We're definitely starting to improve. We were missing everything at the start.
This is way more fluent and consistent than our practice went.
Oh, that's for sure.
Really. We have level 7 on Bellsprout is more than enough at this point.
We can make this work.
Because in our original practice run, we had our Bellsprout hit level 7 on Brock, and it went just fine.
Yeah.
We should be fine here.
We should be okay.
This is another unskippable one. And again, it's really easy. He uses Tackle, I use Vine Whip, and it usually goes down in a single turn. Because the game has a really lenient level curve in this part. Level 4 is quite easy to handle.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, heading towards this gym leader, there is the thing that, ideally speaking, you know, Eevee would have double kick, because it does learn double kick, which would make sure that we would be able to deal super effective damage. The thing is, we're not going to get to a high enough level, as it'd be rather slow to get to that
It's
level.
double kick is level 10, so that's just a bit outside of the range. No, I can't walk behind the sign, unfortunately.
So
I was trying stuff.
Yeah, so we saw the B drill there, but by this point we should have enough experience as is.
We have more than enough experience to beat Brock quite easily.
So here we go. This is the fight that doesn't go down in one hit. We're just gonna battle it.
Really, really lucky.
We actually checked with other move combinations and see what we got, but
ever so close.
but we were not able to figure out how to actually get it without catching more stuff. Now, on a full any % run, you'll probably have more experience than we do, because you will catch more things.
On a full any % run, you would at some point run into a 50 or 60 Pokemon requirement to enter a gym.
Yeah,
so you would need to catch a lot more.
Yeah, but that's not the case here, so we're just going to try and rush through it. So yeah, Pewter City, almost. Well, first a little bit of Route 2 left, but about to enter into Pewter City. We're going to get a cutscene with the rival again.
Another Bellsprout.
The rival here being quite a nice rival, actually. The rival in this game is really kind. And he's going to give us 5 potions, which just adds to the safety that we have for the gym leader.
Yeah, much of the later Pokemon games give you some items to help you on your way a lot more. The first generation, so Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Yellow, were a lot more harsh on the conditions here. In comparison.
Do we have time for a quick donation?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
We have a €1 donation from Bad Kiara saying, as adorable as Eevee is, there's a whole bunch of other Pokemon to catch. So Crrool. When is Catch 'em All?
Probably within the next few weeks.
You would need 2 versions for that.
Probably. We'll figure it out. Oh, by the way, this guy is what we meant with gym requirements. He will only let us pass if we have one Pokemon of either the grass or water type, which we have in Bellsprout. This is why we had to get a Bellsprout.
And the nice thing is that Bellsprout has a type advantage, so it really is, for this specific category, also the best way to go at it.
Yep. So yeah, Brock, this is where it's at.
Ah, the music.
The strategy here is pretty straightforward. We're going to actually lower the defenses using Tail Whip on Geodude, making sure that the Vine Whip will do enough damage that we can kill the Geodude in 2 turns.
All I have to do is mash A, actually.
For you, yeah. I actually have to go to Tail Whip.
And now you can mash A as well.
Yep, this is true. There we go. Geodude, target. I'm going to actually heal the Bellsprout here, playing it slightly safe, but
we should be fine.
Yeah, it'll die to Vine Whip either way, so this way we can make sure that we go into the Onyx with full health. In most of our practice runs, he always targeted Eevee, which can tank quite a few hits.
And now we actually have the average restore level, so this is guaranteed to turn Onyx kill.
Yep. So our other Pokemon also going to get a little bit of experience, but that's okay. Time will be on the fade out after the fight here.
Yes.
So get ready on time.
We're gonna try and make the sub 20. Oh yeah, this is going.
Yeah, but you're gonna die to another one of those. I did 15 damage, so I'm just gonna make sure you stay alive. There we go.
13 damage, I would have survived.
Yeah, but it was a range. Anyway, here we go. Gonna get some final level up screens.
Yeah, we should be able to get it sub 20 just fine. Because I have the eye on the timer. Okay, get ready. Time.
Nice, sub 20.
1915, that sounds good.
So yeah, that is Let's Go Eevee Brock percent. I mean, we're Brock percent co-op, I should say. This is not an extra. This is probably just, you know, we figured we can show off a little bit of the game here.
It's a demonstration speedrun for the purpose of,
Yeah.
you know, this is the part most people who have bought the game yesterday already went through. Most likely by this point.
Yeah, and even if you didn't, this is the part that doesn't give you a whole lot of spoilers yet, as it's really just the first bit of the game. So
we show off what the general gist is of a speedrun, skip as much as we can, take the bare essentials and run straight ahead.
And that's just what we did. And yeah, I think with that, we're going to move on to Unhack.
Yes.
And yeah, Box, thank you for joining me on Let's Go Eevee here.
Thank you for being open to co-op. I think
absolutely.
it's
I
nice.
absolutely. I think this was a really fun run to do. A quick shout out to the entire BSG staff for allowing us to, you know, add this in at the very last second. I mean, the game was released yesterday, so, you know, we didn't really have a chance to officially submit it.
I also want to give a shout out to the Pokemon community. They already did a ton of research in a day.
Absolutely.
Like, for example, the whole thing on the starter stats, it's mind-blowing how much work they're doing as we speak, actually.
Absolutely. And yeah, I think with that, we're going to give it back to the crew and switch over to Unhack. And yeah, I think I'll be back in a moment on the hosting station. So see you guys in a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Crrool and Boxmeister, for your Let's Go Pokemon Eevee Pikachu run. Up next, as they mentioned, we have Unhack Any Percent by Double Double. Following that, we have Rise and Shine by this very host, Paulister, and the last run of the night, which is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by Rashla. In the meantime, we are going to try and go to an ad, hopefully, and if that works out, it works out. But I do believe this is going to be the last you'll hear of me. The next voice that'll come into the intermission screen will be Crrool. So thank you guys for having me here. It's been an absolute blast hosting and running for BSG. So I guess I'll see you in the future.